come back, bowling on right line and lane, not allowing a batsman to free his arms. Score lies on 2. It's 2 without any wicket. HSBC in the air, but just shallow the short cover. Batsman has checked his stroke at the last second. Very lucky that didn't got the man at short cover. Score moves on 3. It's 3 without any wicket. Full line delivery, beaten that point fielder. So in the first over, it's 4 without any wicket. HSBC. In the first over, it's 4 without any wicket. HSBC taking on Unsystem in the second match. It's a third Pratham IT Vintage Cup 2017 at the venue of Veerakwing Circle Cricket Academy. It's an afternoon session. First match was played between Sinazip and L&T Infotech. Was won by L&T Infotech by 7 wickets. Chased down the target of 99 runs from 20 overs. They achieved the target in 50th over itself as well and won that match by 7 wickets. Captain of HSBC after winning the toss decided to bat first. Raghu and Vinay out in the middle doing the job at the moment. After first over, it's 4 without any wicket. पहिला बॉल रघुनी फेस केला रघुनी पहिलं रघु मगाचा पहिला डॉट गेला नाही सिंगल हां या ओव्हरचा मी तुम्हाला हे सांगितलं इथलं या ओव्हरचा पहिला रघुनी फेस केला विनय असेल विनय. This time it tapped in the offside field, wanted to take in the run, no is the call. Very good call in the end. The second over is on progress. Score lies on 4. Vinay is on strike. Right-handed batsman playing for HSBC.
Bowler name?
Kshitij bowling his first and second one for his team by far end. Bowling to Vinay. One slip is in place for Vinay. Waiting for anything. Came through his bat. Was in the air and shallow the point fielder as well. First boundary for Vinay. First boundary for HSBC team. Yes, clears that offside field and clears that boundary line as well. First one for Vinay. First one for his team. Score moves on 8. It's 8 without any wicket. Very well bowled. Checking the footwork of Vinay. Bowled outside the line of the off stump. Line of a cause of a concern. Vinay was in two mind. Very lucky that didn't got a edge of his bat. Score for none. Some walk for fielder. Tightening the lace of the shoes of Vinay. It's a very good sportsman spirit. This whole tournament organized by Pratham Sports and Lush Life for all the 16 IT corporate team all over Pune. Matches on pink ball. It's the first day start of the season. Third Pratham IT Vintage Cup 17. on this decent scenario of Rockwing Circle Cricket Academy. This time, watched it one very carefully. It was far away from the off stump line. White ball signal umpire. With the help of a single run, score moves on 9. It's 9 without any wicket. It's a brilliant delivery. Angle away from the right-handed batsman. Vinay watched it one very carefully. Left it alone for the wicketkeeper. It's a very good contest. Is on progress between bat and ball. Vinay hit for a boundary in the same over. And a very good comeback. Bakshi reach. Outside the line of the off stump, far away from the off stump line. Another wide in the over. Score moves on 10. It's 10 for none. 1.5 over 7 ball. It's 10 on the board. So 5 runs per over is the current run rate at the moment. Right into a block call of Vinay, plays in the offside for no run. End of second over. It's 10 for none HSBC. तो एक बार फिर से सभी दर्शकों को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। दूसरा मुकाबला चलता हुआ प्रथम विंटेज आईटी कप 2017 HSBC बनाम अंश टीम टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करती हुई HSBC टीम 2 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 10 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे फिलहाल विनय और रघु बल्लेबाजी करते हुए HSBC के लिए।
बॉलर नेम
अभिलाष है।
हेलो
This time, place in the air, over extra cover fielder, races down into the boundary line for 4 run. First boundary for Raghu, second one for Rush to HSBC. Score moves on 14, it's 14 for none. It's a copybook cover try. Clears it offside field and got a boundary as well. It's 14 for none HSBC. This time going for another one. And another boundary. 2 boundaries onto deliveries. He's taking the aerial route, going for runs. 2 back-to-back boundaries in the same over. Score moves on 18. It's 18 for loss of no wicket. Second boundary for Raghu. Third one for HSBC team. Down the leg side, finds a man at short fine leg. Good call from Vinay. Send back Raghu at the striker end. Score lies on 18. It's 18 without any wicket. Third over is on progress. Spreads field. No slip is in place for Raghu. Right on money. This time full respect given by Raghu, placed sensibly into the offside field for no run. So there is a very good contest between bat and ball. Hit for 2 boundaries and good comeback. Bowled 2 dot deliveries in the same over. Score lies on 18 without any wicket. HSB sitting after winning the toss, batting first. It's in the air and clears that short fine leg as well. Third boundary in the over. Short fine leg was inside the 30 yard and it was down the leg side. He has picked the line and length really well. Clears that short fine leg fielder and races down into the fence for 4 runs as well. 3 boundaries so far in the over. Score moves on 22. It's 22 without any wicket. 12 runs so far in the over. All runs came through boundaries. 3 boundaries in the same over for Raghu and for HSBC as well. So that's the end of 3 overs. It's 22 without any wicket, HSBC. Three 7.33 is the current run rate at the moment for HSBC team, and the most important thing is that both the openers still out in the middle doing the job at the moment. Convincing start from HSBC in third Pratham IT Vintage Cup 17. 16 IT companies are participating in this event. All matches will be played on 3 different venues. All matches will be played on ping ball as well. Kshitij will continue by far end. Winner is on strike. It's 22 for loss of no wickets. Brilliantly bowled. Past the edge of his bat. Very lucky for winner. Very lucky for HSBC. 3.1 overs. It's 22 without any wicket. Outside around the off stump, asking for trouble. Umpire wasn't interested. Said not out. It was a very good delivery. He's checking the footwork of Vinay. Was slightly outside around the off stump, slightly short of line delivery. Asking the batsman to drive it one, cut it down in the offside field and beaten in the air. Wanted to take a single, no is the call from the non-striker end. Good call. It's a 4th over on progress, 22 for loss of no wickets. HSBC team batting first after winning the toss. This time played back to the bowler's head and beat that mid-off fielder as well. Cracking drive through the bat of Vinay. Copybook straight drive. It was timed well. Finds the gap as well and got 4 runs for his team. Score moves on 26. It's 26 for loss of no wicket. So good comeback by Vinay. Beaten on a couple of occasions, but on the previous delivery he has given the very good answer to the bowler. First is one very carefully, left his alone for the wicket keeper. White signal by umpire with the help of an extra run. Score moves on 27. It's 27 without any wicket. Brilliantly bowled. Asking for trouble, but I think batsman was safe in the crease when the bell slips off by wicketkeeper. Batsman is still safe in the crease. Course lies on 27 without any wicket. Some work for Abhav Saibdange on duty umpire for this game. An experienced campaigner working for Maharashtra Cricket Association, accompanied with Vikas. Outside the line of the off stump, watched it one very carefully, left it alone for the wicket keeper. End of 4 overs, it's 27 for none, HSBC. तो इसी के साथ 4 ओवर की समाप्ति, 27 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे टॉस जीत कर पहले बल्लेबाजी करती हुई HSBC। दूसरा मुकाबला चलता हुआ प्रथम आईटी विंटेज कप 2017। कुल मिलाकर 16 आईटी टीम्स इस पूरी प्रतियोगिता में पार्टिसिपेट होती हुई सभी मैचेस पिंक गेंद के ऊपर खेले जाएंगे। कुल मिलाकर ये दूसरा मुकाबला चलता हुआ HSBC बना अब ऑन सिस्टम। गेंदबाजी का बार जारी रखते हुए आशुतोष पेविलियन की ओर से पहली गेंद, पटकी हुई गेंद, नाखुश रघु अपने स्ट्रोक से, मौका था उसको पुल करना चाहते थे ऑन साइड की दिशा में, पूरी तरह से चूके। 4.1 ओवर के बाद 27 बिना किसी नुकसान पे HSBC। इस बार रूम बनाया खेलने के लिए, लेकिन सीधा खेल बैठे कवर के हाथ में, रन देने की कोई गुंजाइश नहीं। 4.2 ओवर के बाद यानी 26 गेंदों के बाद 27 रन स्कोर कार्ड पर बिना किसी नुकसान पे HSBC। 28 माफ कीजिएगा, वाइड गेंद था, यानी 4.1 के बाद 28 रन। वहाँ पर इनसाइड एज और गेंद विकेट के पीछे सीमा रेखा को पार करती हुई 4 रन के लिए। बढ़िया गेंद, कुछ ज़्यादा समझ नहीं पाए बल्लेबाज, भारी किनारा लेते हुए गेंद सीमा रेखा को पार करती हुई 4 रन के लिए। स्कोर जा पहुंचा 32 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे। एक वाइड गेंद थी इस शुरुआत में, उसके बाद एक बाहरी किनारा लेकर गेंद सीमा रेखा को पार करती हुई 5 रन अभी तक इस ओवर में, एक अतिरिक्त रन और 4 रन रघु की बल्ले से निकलते हुए। 12 पूरी तरह से बीट हुए, तो बढ़िया कॉन्टेस्ट टाइप देखने को मिलता हुआ। ज़्यादा कुछ समझ नहीं पा रहे रघु स्ट्राइकर एंड पर, स्ट्रोक के लिए जा रहे हैं, लेकिन उतनी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी आशुतोष की ओर से। जब भी इस तरह से बल्लेबाज बीट होता है इस तरह की गेंदों पर, यकीनन हौसला बढ़ता है गेंदबाज का, और जो भी नज़दीकी फील्डर्स वहाँ पर फील्डिंग करे। ठीक है, बॉडी लैंग्वेज में यहाँ पर परिवर्तन, जहाँ तक सवाल अंश सिस्टम की फील्डर्स और गेंदबाजों का। इस बार फुल टॉस गेंद सीधा ऑन साइड सीमा के बाहर 4 रन के लिए। 4 महत्वपूर्ण रन। फुल टॉस गेंद के इनविटेशन ऑफर किया था रघु के लिए, बढ़िया तरीके से उसको एक्सेप्ट किया। 4 रन टीम की संख्या में जुड़ते हुए स्कोर जब पहुंचा 36 रन। ये 5 ओवर प्रगति पर 36 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे HSBC। कुछ अवसर पर जरूर बीट हुए ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर, लेकिन फुल टॉस गेंद को सही यहाँ पर इंजाम दिया। इस बार बैक उड़ाकर प्लेस किया उसको ऑफसाइड की दिशा में, कोई मौका नहीं। गेंद कवर बाउंड्री के बाहर जाती हुई 4 रन के लिए। 2 बैक टू बैक बाउंड्रीज। स्कोर जहां पहुंचा 40 रन। 5 ओवर की समाप्ति, 40 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे तो लगातार दो गेंदों पर दो चौके पिछली ओवर की बढ़िया हो रहा था पिछला, कुल मिलाकर 3 चौके आए थे. End of 5 overs, it's 40 without any wicket. HSBC after winning the toss decided to bat first, still openers out in the middle. At the other hand, it's a testing time for run system. They need to bowl on right line and length. They need to get those early wickets. Asking for trouble, but umpire wasn't interested. Moved from his position, signaled out. Leg by signal. I think impact was down the leg side. Leg by. 5.1 overs. It's 41 without any wicket. Kshitij is bowling his third over of his quota and sixth one for his team from far end. Now Raghu is on strike. Hit for 3 boundaries in the previous over. One was inside edge, but 2 came through his bat. Timed properly. 1 through onside, 1 through upside. This time plays in the offside field. No chance for any fielder. Races down into the fence for 4 runs. Now he's taking his chances. Score moves on 45. It's 45 for loss of no wicket. Accelerating start from HSBC team. He beaten on plenty of occasions, but still out in the middle and playing his stroke really well. It was a sweetly timed. We heard a sweet noise through his bat. Very good comeback by Kshitij. So very good contest between bat and ball. Score lies in 45. It's 45 without any wicket. Blast in the offside, but there is a protection at longer off. But I think ball races down to the fence. Misfield. So another boundary. Second from the over. Accelerating stuck from HSBC team. Score moves on 49. It's 49 without any wicket. Unbeaten partnership of 49 runs between Vinay and Raghu. For HSBC still unbeaten. At the other hand, Unsystem looking for a wicket at the moment. This partnership creating the pressure on bowling side. Played with the soft hand, finds a man placed in the offside field, inside the ring in the offside. No run is addition to the total, lies on 49. It's 49 without any wicket. Only a 6th over is on progress. This time pulling the offside field and races down into extra cover boundary as well. I think shallow the cover boundary for a 6. Past the 50 runs, past the 50 partnership, end of 6 overs, 55. It's 55 without any wicket after 6 overs. Also brings up the unbeaten 50 partnership for the first wicket between Raghu and Vinay. So HSBC got a very good start. In third Pratham Vintage IT Cup 17 at the venue of Rakowing Circle Cricket Academy. After winning the toss, the captain decided to bat first and both the openers doing a very good job. Beaten on plenty of occasions, but they played their strokes. Whenever they have got those bat deliveries, they converted those bat deliveries into the 4 runs and 6s as well. And that is why after 6 overs, it has been a convincing start from HSBC. 55 on the board without any wicket.
Bowler name.
Change in the bowling attack. Asif brought on attack by Pavilion and 6 over 7 ball. It's 55 without any wicket. Winner is on strike. Went on the back foot, plays towards the back foot, a point for a single. Very good call received from Raghu from the non-strike range. 1 run for Vinay, 1 run for HSBC. Score moves on 56. It's 56 without any wicket. Once again, blast towards the deep point for 4 runs. It timed really well. Look at the placement. Wasn't hit hard, but placement was accurate. Blast in the gap. Fight 4 runs for his team. Score moves on 60. It's 60 without any wicket. Another single for Raghu and team as well. Score moves on 61. Got a boundary, then rotated the strike. Sensible batting from Raghu. This is not an easy wicket for a new batsman. So one batsman will try to play up till the end if HSBC wants to set a big total. Time plays in the air in the gap as well. Cross for first one, very hard. Coming back for the second one. Manages to get back their legs safely in the crease before the throw comes off. 2 valuable runs are added to the total of HSBC. With the help of these 2 runs, score moves on 63. It's 63 without any wicket. This time has given the direction. There is a man was patrolling the boundary line, but another misfield. Those are crucial runs, gifting runs for HSBC. Those runs will be remembered by Ansh's team when they will come for a chase. Plenty of misfield in the outfield. Score moves on 67. It's 67 without any wicket. On the pad line, chipped in the air, in the gap as well. No chance for any field. Another boundary this time through onside. 2 back-to-back boundaries. End of over number 7, it's 71. End of 7 overs, it's 71 without any wicket. तो इस दौरान 7 ओवर की समाप्ति 71 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे 71 रन की साझेदारी बनती हुई पहले विकेट के लिए विनय और रघु के बीच में टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करती हुई Vinay not out on 21, Raghu not out on 45, just 5 runs away from his 50. Now Raghu is on strike, not out on 45. Ninad brought an attack by far end. Pulled the first delivery to Raghu. It was a dot delivery. Score lies on 71. It's 71 without any wicket. Asking for trouble, loud appeal for leg before wicket, but umpire wasn't interested. It's time full toss, place in the onside field and got a boundary as well. Moves on 49. Not out on 49, just one away from his 50. Team of HSBC moves on 75. It's a 8th over is on progress, 75 without any wicket. This partnership leading by Raghu, well supported by Vinal. Misunderstanding, chance of run out, good call from Raghu. Send back winner at the right time. White signal vampire. Score moves on 76. It's 76 for none. No need to run. That's a 50 comes off. 50 comes off of Raghu. So 50 comes off of Raghu. Still, the job is not finished. It's 8th over is on progress. Definitely would like to convert this 50 into a big one. This time Vinay turning the onside for a single. Sensible batting by both the batsmen. Got a boundary, then rotated the strike, keeping the scoreboard taking on each delivery. End of over number 8, it's 78. 78 for loss of no wicket after 8 overs. इस दौरान 8वें ओवर की समाप्ति 78 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे। एक नाबाद साझेदारी बनती हुई पहले विकेट के लिए विनय और रघु के बीच में। लश लाइव और प्रथम द्वारा आयोजित प्रथम आईटी विंटेज कप 2017। कुल मिलाकर दूसरा मुकाबला चलता हुआ एचएसबीसी और अंश सिस्टम के बीच में। टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करती हुई एचएसबीसी। जहां तक सवाल पहले 8 ओवर का 78 रन स्कोर कार्ड पर बिना किसी नुकसान पे 50 रन पूरे किए थे पिछली ओवर में रघु ने। गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन, नए स्पेल की शुरुआत करेंगे निखिल पेवेलियन की छोर से। स्ट्राइक पर मौजूद विनय, पहली गेंद कट किया उसको ऑफसाइड की दिशा में, फील्डर वहां पर तैनात। मात्र 1 रन वहां पर मिलेगा विनय और टीम को। इस 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 79 रन। इट्स 79 फॉर लॉस ऑफ नो विकेट्स। इस बार बैकफुट आकर प्लेस किया उसको लॉन्ग ऑफ की तरफ। मात्र 1 रन वहां पर रघु और टीम को मिलेगा। 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 80 रन। 80 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे। बढ़िया यहाँ पर शुरुआत एचएसबीसी की। अभी भी पूरे 10 विकेट हाथ में। दोनों भी सेट बल्लेबाज बढ़िया स्टार्ट दिलाते हुए यहाँ पर हवा में खेल बैठे थे, लेकिन सेफ लैंड में गेंद जा पहुंची। भाग्यशाली रहे वहां पर, नीचे नहीं रख पाए उस स्ट्रोक को। हवा में खेल बैठे विनय भाग्यशाली रहे कि वहां पर गेंद किसी फील्डर तक कैरी नहीं की। 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 81 रन। इट्स 81 विदाउट इन विकेट। बढ़िया गेंद निखिल द्वारा। महत्वपूर्ण दौर इस मुकाबले का। अगर किसी भी तरह से वापस आना इस मुकाबले में अंश सिस्टम को, तो ये जो 6-7 ओवर है उसमें काफ़ी बढ़िया गेंदबाजी करनी पड़ेगी। को रन आ रहे आसानी से, उसको पहला ब्लॉक करना होगा। यहाँ पर गेंद हवा में खेल जाए उसको कवर की तरफ। जब तक फील्डर स्टॉप करते लॉन्ग ऑफ के, मौका था बल्लेबाजों के पास 2 रन पूरा करने का। लेकिन बढ़िया फील्डिंग, यकीनन 2 रन बचा अपनी टीम के लिए। गेंद जरूर थी हवा में, लेकिन काफ़ी दूर। तो इसी के साथ 90 ओवर की समाप्ति 83 रन। इट्स 83 विदाउट एनी विकेट आफ्टर 9 ओवर्स। तो यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 11 ओवर शेष, 66 गेंदे शेष बल्लेबाजी के लिए। 83 After 9 overs, it's 83 without any wicket. Unbeaten partnership for the first wicket of 83 runs between Vinay and Raghu. Very well driven by Raghu, equally well supported by Vinay. Now it's a testing time for run system. They need to bowl on right length. Ninad continued by a far end. Well, the first delivery was in the air. So now Vinay taking his chances, going for those big hits. Was missed out in previous over as well. Once again, he tried for the big one. Very lucky that didn't carry to the fielder. कदमों का इस्तेमाल, मौका था विकेट कीपर के पास, झुके वहां पर है विकेट कीपर। इस तरह से मौके को आपको बुनाना पड़ेगा अगर किसी भी तरह से इस मुकाबले में वापस आना है सिस्टम को, तो विकेट की तलाश। इस बार उठा दिया ऑन साइड की फील्ड के ऊपर से, कोई मौका नहीं किसी भी फील्डर के पास, और गेंद यहाँ पर इस ग्राउंड के बाहर गुजरती हुई 6 रन के लिए। बढ़िया कनेक्शन, 6 महत्वपूर्ण रन टीम की संख्या में जुड़ते हुए 6 रनों की सहायता से स्कोर जा पहुंचा 90 रन। 10वां ओवर प्रगति पर 90 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे HSBC। 90 रन की साझेदारी पहले विकेट के लिए, और अगर इस तरह से बल्लेबाजी करते रहे बल्लेबाज तो यकीनन 190 या 200 का आंकड़ा भी पार कर सकती है HSBC। स्कोर विचार कर पानी का नब्बे रन स्कोर कार्ड पर बिना किसी नुकसान पे HSBC टॉस जीत कर पहले बल्लेबाजी करते और बढ़िया लय में यहाँ पर दिखते हुए रघु। 6 रन बटोरे थे पिछली गेंद पर, एक बार फिर से बड़े स्ट्रोक खेले गए, फील्डर उसके नीचे आते हुए, और एक का जबरदस्त कैच, जिस विकेट की तलाश थी वो दिलवाई, और पूरा जो क्रेडिट है वो फील्डर को दूंगा मैं। जिस तरह से गेंद पर लैच हुए थे, जिस तरह से लपक लिया इस गेंद को, काबिल तारीफ। कभी भी आसान नहीं रहता सनराइजर्स के अंडर कैचेस पकड़ना है, और जो कैच और जिस विकेट की तलाश थी रघु का विकेट, बड़ा विकेट यहाँ पर हाथ लगता हुआ। तो इसी के साथ 90 रन पर पहला झटका, 90 रन की जो साझेदारी बनप रही थी उसको आखिरकार ब्रेक लगाने में कामयाब अन सिस्टम के गेंदबाज निनाद। 90 रन, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 10वां ओवर प्रगति पर। बल्लेबाज नावेद फिलहाल क्रीज पर आते हुए। 90 रन एक विकेट के नुकसान पर HSBC। पैक कर प्लेस किया उसको कवर की तरफ, जब तक गेंद को फील्ड किया जाता मौका था बल्लेबाज के पास एक रन लेने का। अब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है विनय पर, अपने पार्टनर को खो चुके इसी ओवर में, तो इस साझेदारी को ड्राइव करना पड़ेगा। बॉल कितनी उछालते हैं, क्या उछालते हो? बाहर कलाइयों के सारे मोड़ दिया ऑन साइड की दिशा में, एक रन पूरा किया। बैन ना तुझे सर 92 92 रन एक विकेट के नुकसान पर। 10 ओवर के बाद 92 रन यानी 9.2 के साथ फिलहाल करंट औसत के साथ चलती हुई HSBC। अभी भी 10 ओवर शेष, तो यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 60 गेंदें शेष बल्लेबाजी के लिए।
बॉलर ने
10 overs 7 ball, it's 92 for 1. Nikhil started with a new over. Well, the first delivery played with a soft hand. Flighted line delivery came down the track. Naveed came down the track and placed towards the deep mid wicket for a single. Its 11th over is on progress, 93 for loss of 1 wicket. It's a very interesting to see that how Naveed will play his inning, because it's a very good scenario for a batsman point of view. Both openers set the foundation for a big total, and on this occasion Vinay finds a gap in the inside field for 4 runs. It's 97 for 1. It was a big partnership for the first wicket of 90 runs between Raghu and Vinay was broken in the previous over by Ninath. Still plenty of time remaining in this match. It's a very good chance for HSBC to set a mighty total for Run System. At the other hand, Run System will try to get a couple of wickets in quick succession to put the pressure on the batting side. Came down the track, plays towards a long on for single. Convincing start from Naveed. He's playing his natural game. It's 98 on the board, 98 for loss of 1 wicket in the 11th over. So current run rate is over 9 runs per over. Went on a back foot, driven in the onside field for single. Score moves on 99. It was the end of the 11th over as well. 11 overs, 99 for loss of 1 wicket. 100 up, I beg your pardon. It's 100 up. With the help of a single, score moves on 100 for loss of 1 wicket after 11th over. So current run rate is almost 9 plus runs per over. Still 9 overs are remaining. Legal 54 deliveries are remaining, 100 on the board. So definitely HSBC looking for total around 170, 180. At the other end, Couple of wickets is a requirement for run system to get back in the game. Chance of run out. Was a very risky one. He was far away from the crease. On system will have to show an outstanding effort out in the game if they want to come back in this game. They will have to take those wickets after regular intervals. Now both these two are rotating the strike on each delivery, trying to add a single run on each delivery, keeping the scoreboard ticking for HSBC. Place in the offside for single. It's a crucial stage of the game. If one system want to restrict 150, they will have to bowl on a right line and length. Storm came down the track, placed in the air in the onside field for 4 runs, finds a gap in the onside on this occasion. So definitely they will go for at least single hit per over. They cornered the boundary in the over as well. So 12th over is on progress, 107 already on the board for loss of 1. Went on a back foot steer in the onside field towards the square leg, crossed the first one. And it was end of the 12th over as well. It's 108 for loss of 1 wicket. 12 over 7 ball, it's 108. 108 for loss of 1 wicket. Still 8 overs are remaining, means legal 48 deliveries are remaining. 108 already on the board. HSBC looking for total around 170, 180. Still 9 wickets are in pocket. They can accelerate the tempo at any stage of the game. Still set batsman winner is out in the middle. Naveed also got a very good start, playing his natural game, playing the ball along the carpet, rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking, and adding those important runs to the total of HSBC. Nikhil will continue by pavilion end. Naveed is on strike after 12 overs, it's 108 for loss of 1. Came down the track, placed in the onside field. There is a man patrolling the boundary line in the onside field. 1 run for Naveed, 1 run for HSBC. Score moves on. 109. It's 109 for 1. Full toss. 3-1 towards a long off for single. Score moves on 110. It's 110 for loss of 1 wicket. Flighted lane delivery, another use of his crease. Came down the track, placed towards the mid wicket for a single. So now both the batsmen are taking their chances, going for big one. Rotating the strike on each delivery. Chipped in the air. The man was getting underneath, but I think it was far from his custody. So 4 singles from 4 deliveries. It's 112 for loss of 1 wicket. HSBC trying to sweep it one, miss the line completely. It's a very good contest now. Nikhil trying to bowl on right line and length, allowing the chest singles, not offering any kind of room. Came down the track, dot ball, just 4 from the over. End of 12 overs. It's 112. I beg your pardon, end of 30th over. It's 112 for loss of 1 wicket. Still 7 overs are remaining. Means legal 42 deliveries are remaining from here on to bat on for HSBC. 112 already on the board for loss of 1. Set batsman winner is still out in the middle. 36 है winner not out on 36. Naveed not out on 11 from 11 deliveries. So good contribution from Naveed as well. Runner ball equation 11 from 11 deliveries. Winner not out on 36. Ninad continuing by power end. Winner is on strike, not out on 36. This time down the leg side. And he has given the direction, played fine. I think there wasn't anything between bat and ball. White signal umpire. Wide on the boundary. So 4 and a wide, 5 runs are added to the total of HSBC. Went on a back foot, use of tap top of crease, plays in the onside for single. So 6 runs scored on the first delivery of the 40th over. It's 118 for loss of 1. Wrapped on the pad but down the leg side. Umpire wasn't interested. Slightly short of line delivery, went on a back foot, hasn't enough time, drive towards the long off for single. Score moves on 119. It's 119 for loss of 1 wicket. 40th over is on progress. Driven towards a deep point for single. So sensible batting, got a boundary in the form of wide in the same over, then rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking. Very well bowled. It's a very rare sign in this whole inning when the batsman beaten on front foot. Another shot of line delivery. Plays in the onside for 4 runs. Another boundary. It's a big over. Score moves on 124 after 40th over. 40th over have been bowled. It's 124 for loss of 1 wicket. 14 ओवर की समाप्ति 124 रन, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर भी 6 ओवर शेष. तो यहाँ से 170 175 यकीनन चाहेंगे एचएसबीसी अचीव करने को. दूसरी ओवर परेशानियां बढ़ती हुई अंश सिस्टम की टीम की. 6 ओवर अभी विशेष 124 रन स्कोर कार्ड के ऊपर, मात्र 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर. 9 विकेट अभी भी हाथ में. पहली गेंद फ्लैटेड लेन गेंद, उसको बढ़िया तरीके से रीड किया. विनय ने खेला उसको ऑनसाइड की दिशा में 1 रन के लिए. तो पहले 125 रन स्कोर बोर्ड पर, 9 विकेट हाथ में. यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 35 लीगल गेंदें शेष. कदमों का इस्तेमाल, उठा दिया उसको लॉन्ग ऑफ के ऊपर से. गेंद सीमा रेखा को पार करती हुई 6 रन. जबरदस्त हिट वहां पर. नवीद के बल्ले से निकलता हुआ पहला सिक्सर. कदमों का इस्तेमाल, बढ़िया कनेक्शन, बढ़िया बैकलीफ पोजीशन में आए थे. खेला उसको लॉन्ग ऑफ के ऊपर से 6 रन के लिए. एक बार फिर से कदमों का इस्तेमाल, स्टंपिंग का, गेंद टकराई स्टंप के ऊपर. तो इसी के साथ दूसरा झटका, पहला सिक्सर जरूर बढ़िया कदम का इस्तेमाल किया था, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी वहाँ पर। एक बार फिर से दूसरे बड़ा हिट खेलने के लिए गए थे नवीद, और आखिरकार दूसरा झटका यहाँ पर एचएसबीसी की टीम को। 131 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर एचएसबीसी। नए बल्लेबाज डबल। ये 15 ओवर प्रगति पर 131 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर एचएसबीसी। इस ओवर के बाद 5 ओवर विशेष। काफ़ी देर तक गेंद वहाँ में थी, लेकिन सेफ लैंड में गिरती हुई। तो यहाँ पर लगातार अंतर के साथ विकेट चटकाने की ज़रूरत अगर अंश सिस्टम को इस किसी भी तरह से इस मुकाबले में वापस आना है। फिलहाल 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 132 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 14.4 ओवर के बाद इस बार बढ़िया तरीके से उसको स्वीप किया। हल्की सी मिसफील्ड, लेकिन वहाँ पर बैकअप के लिए फील्डर मौजूद। बढ़िया गेंद, अपील वहाँ पर स्टंपिंग के लिए नकारा उस अपील को अंपायर विकास ने। तो इसी के साथ 15वें ओवर की समाप्ति, 133 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर एचएसबीसी। एंड ऑफ 50th ओवर, इट्स 133 फॉर लॉस ऑफ 2 विकेट्स। बॉलर बदल मला बॉलर बदलला कोण आहे?
बॉलर नेम
इकडे गेला वाटतं.
बॉलर नेम पराग.
Change in the bowling attack. Parag brought on attack by far end. This time plays down the track and finds the gap between two fielders. Races down into the fence for 4 runs. Now double, new batsman taking his chances. He knows that it's a 60 and Dodi is on progress. Score is on 138 for loss of 2 wicket. On the pad line, steering the onside for single. So 6 runs scored from first 3 delivery of the 60th over. Score moves on 139. It's 139 for loss of 2. Outside the line, the off stump. Watch it one very carefully. Left it alone for the wicket keeper. Still, his concentration is very good. Watching the ball very carefully. playing every ball according to its merit. Plays in the onside and got a single. With the help of a single run, score moves on 140. It's 140 for loss of 2. Came down to track, ball was hit on his pad as well. There was an appeal, leg by a signal umpire. So it was end of this 60th over as well. Score moves on 141 for loss of 2 wicket. तो इसके साथ 16 ओवर की समाप्ति 141 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर HSBC पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए टॉस जीतने के बाद आखिरी 4 ओवर शेष यानी लीगल 24 गेंदें शेष. सेट बल्लेबाज विनय पिच मैदान में मौजूद और एक नए बल्लेबाज धवल जिन्होंने बढ़िया हिट खेला था, हिट लगाया था पिछली ओवर में.
बॉलर नेम आसिफ.
Changing the bowling attack by Pavilion and Ent. Asif brought on attack. Dhaval is on strike. After 16 overs, it's 141 for 2. This time, very good attempt made by us in his own follow through. Meanwhile, both the batsmen cross for another single in the form of overthrow. So 2 runs are added to the total of HSBC. Score moves on 143. It's 143 for 2. Going for another big one, and it races down into the fence as well. He's taking now his chances. Runs are coming in a quick succession for HSBC. It doesn't matter how they're coming, it's matter they are coming. With the help of those 4 runs. With the help of those 4 runs, score moves on 147. It's 147 for 2. And the 17th over is on progress. And it's a very good comeback by Asif. It was a right into a block hole of Dhaval and it dragged the stumps as well. It's a third fall of wicket, important breakthrough. Because he was playing his natural game, was playing along the carpet on this occasion, wanted to go for a big hit, but it was out of his custody, right into his block hole. HSBC lost their third wicket on the score of 147. It's 147 for loss of 3 wickets.
न्यू बैट्समैन दोनों आवाज दोनों. क्या जय
जयंत का
जय ओके. इधर बैठो ना कोई तो भी इधर आओ ना.
147 17 ओवर चालू है.
बॉलर बॉलर किती झाले सांग. ओव्हर्स किती झाले विचार.
काय किती झाले.
ओव्हर्स किती झाले विचार होतो.
Right into a block hole, placed towards a long off for single. New batsman Jay plays the first delivery towards a long off for single. Score moves on 148. It's 148 for loss of 3 wicket. This time he plays down the track and it sailed down into the Races down into the fence as well. With the help of those 4 runs, HSBC passed the score of 150. It's 152 for loss of 3 wicket. This time on the back foot, cut it down. 50 झाली मला वाटतं ना विनयची. 156. विनय का 50 हो गया. So 50 comes off of विनय. 42 होता ना 2 बाउंड्री झाल्या. 50 झालं ना. आणि स्कोर किती 156 ना. ओव्हर संपली ना 17. End of 17th over. It's 156 for loss of 3 wicket. Last 3 overs are remaining. Vinay reached the mark of 50 runs on the last delivery of a 17th over. Not around 50. Parag. This time first delivery of a new over by Parag resulted into a coast of 4 runs. Delivery on the pad line. Races down into the fence for 4. Score moves on 160. It's 160 for loss of 3 wicket. Came down the track, pulled his delivery. It's over. Mid-wicket boundary for 6. Boundary and a 6. 10 runs from first to delivery of the 80th over. It's 166 for loss of 3 wickets. It's a convincing start from Jay Bhatia. And going for another one, this time all long gone. 4, 6 and 6. 16 runs from 3 deliveries. Accelerating struck from Jay Bhatia from HSBC. Score moves on 172. It's 172 for loss of 3 wickets. Going for another one. Chance for stumping, and I think he's walking towards the pavilion as well. He has done his job. 16 runs and wicket from the same over. 172 for loss of 4 wicket. Jay Bhatia. New batsman. 172 for loss of 4 wicket after 17.4 overs. Jay Bhatia was departed after scoring those 1 boundary and 2 sixes in the same over. It was a very good work performed by the wicketkeeper behind the wicket. Picks up the ball and clips the bails off, and I think batsman was far away from his crease. Umpire rest his finger. It was a 4th blow for HSBC. 17.4 overs, 172 for 4. New batsman comes out in the middle, wanted to go for a big hit, wasn't in control, missed the line completely. Shashank Solanki is on strike. New batsman, right-handed batsman playing for HSBC. Facing Parag. White signal vampire. Score moves on 173. Still legal 13 deliveries are remaining. 173 already on the board for loss of 4 wicket. Is going for the big one, and it's sell the long off as well. Third six from the over. Big one for HSBC. It's 179 for loss of 4 wicket. It was end of the 80th over as well. Was a big over. 3-6, 1 boundary, 1 wicket, 1 dot. 22 runs and a wicket. The equation of the 80th over. 22 run and a wicket as well. 179 already on the board. Definitely HSBC will try to cross the 200. Set batsman winner is still out in the middle. He's on strike. Ashutosh brought on attack, will bowl the 90th over. 179 already on the board for loss of 4 wickets. Winner is on strike. Not out on 50 runs. Went on a backward, driven towards the cover for a single. It's 180. 180 for loss of 4 wickets. Still 11 deliveries are remaining on system. We'll have to chase the big one here. Already 180 on the board, still 11 deliveries are remaining, so definitely HSBC will try to cross the golden mark of 200. Going for the big one, got a top edge, and it's shallow, the short fine leg as well, deep fine leg as well. 6 for Shashank, 6 for HSBC. Runs are coming in quick succession. He wasn't in control while playing the stroke, but after getting a top edge, ball shallow the deep fine leg for 6. Runs is the requirement. It doesn't matter how it's coming. It matters. It's coming for HSBC. Score moves on 187. 86, no? I beg your pardon, 186. This time through onside. Another one. This time over square leg. 2 back-to-back sixes on 2 consecutive deliveries. Third 6 on 4 deliveries. Not out on 18 from 4 deliveries. It's 192 for loss of 4. Short off lane delivery. Pull another one. This time another 6. Fourth 6 from 5 deliveries. Look at the strike rate. 24 not out from 5 deliveries. Almost 500 is the strike rate. मस्त पोझिशन मस्त करतो. This time placed straight into the hands of deep mid wicket. But I think he has done his job. 24 runs from 6 deliveries at a strike rate of 400. 198 for 5. It's 198 for loss of 5 wicket. After 18.5 overs, it's 198 for loss of 4. Still, legal 7 deliveries are remaining. New man Bhupendra comes out in the middle. He's at the non-strike range. Winner is on strike. It's 198 for 5. Vinay plays towards the point for single. Score moves on 199. It was end of the 90th over as well. It's 199 for loss of 5 wicket. Last over. Winner plays the first delivery of the 20th over. Races down into the mid-wicket boundary as well. 200 up. It's 203 for loss of 5 wickets. Some brilliant stuff from HSBC. Still 5 deliveries are remaining. Raghuvendra and Vinay started with a 90 runs partnership for the first wicket. Then Raghuvendra was departed. Vinay took the responsibility. Built up short partnerships. Every batsman contributed with this scoreboard of HSBC. Score moves on 203 for loss of 5 wickets. Still legal 5 deliveries remaining. Position himself very well placed towards the point for single. Quick single. Got a boundary on the first delivery, then rotated the strike. 5 runs from first 2 deliveries of the last over. Score moves on 204. It's 204 for loss of 5 wicket. Short of line delivery for a new batsman, Pushpendra. On the pad line, he turned towards the deep mid wicket and got a boundary as well. The placement was good. Delivery on the pad line is just like a cake with a cherry on top. He has accepted an invitation. Send it into a deep mid wicket boundary for 4 runs. Score moves on 208. It's 208 for 5. Last 2 deliveries. Went on a back foot, finds a man at deep cover. Score moves on 209. Just last delivery remaining of an inning. It's 209 for loss of 5 wicket. Dot delivery, end of 20 overs, 209 for loss of 5 wicket. HSBC, after winning the toss, decided to bat first, score those 209 runs for loss of 5 wickets from 20 over. Now target for Ansh system to score those 210 runs from 20 overs to win this one. We will come back shortly with a chase of 210 from 20 overs. Don't go anywhere, stay with us in Pratham IT Vintage Cup 2017 at the venue of Aeroquing Circle Cricket Academy, organized by Pratham Sports and Lush Life. We will come back shortly with a chase of 210 for Ansh system.
स्ट्राईकला पण आहे.
Once again, it's a very good afternoon and welcome back to all the ladies and gentlemen. We are in the second match. Pratham Vintage IT Cup 2017 at the venue of Verakwing Sarkar Cricket Academy. Second match is on progress. After winning the toss, captain of HSBC elected to bat first. His team managed to score those 209 from 20 overs. Both the openers already out in the middle with a chase of 210 from 20 overs. All are set for the chase of Ansh system. 210 is the target from 120 deliveries. Almost 10.5 per over is the required rate for Ansh system to win this one. 10 plus runs from the first delivery is asking rate, not an easy task for Ansh system. They need a very good start. They will have to look towards the positive intention if they want to win this one. Started with a wide delivery. First turn for Ansh system in the form of extra. Vilakshan bowling his first over for his team. Nikhil is on strike, the left-handed batsman playing for Ansh system. Soham is at the non-strike range. In the air and put down. Wasn't a straight and forward matter. Wanted to drive in the offside field. Mistimed and got a way out of it as well. It was put down by the fielder of HSBC. Score moves on 3. It's 3 without any wicket. Nasta allowed. Sujay sir, Nasta allowed. Score lies on 3. It's 3 without any wicket. Left-handed batsman Nikhil is on strike, playing for Ansh system. Soham is at the non-strike range. Vilakshan bowling his first over for HSBC. 210 from 20 overs is a target for Ansh system to win this one. Wrapped on the bat, asking for trouble. Leg by signal by umpire, but I think height was a factor because ball hit at the upper part of his pad. So umpire said not out. Everything is fine with the batsman. Leg by signal. Now Soham will face the first time in this match. Right-handed batsman playing for run system will face Vilekshan, who is bowling by far end. One slip is in place for Soham. It's a brilliantly bowled. Score lies on 4 runs without any wicket. 10.5 is the required rate. You need the firing at a start of an inning. If you want to achieve the target, you need a very good start. Brilliantly bowled, asking for trouble, loud appeal. The umpire said not out, end of first over. It's 4 without any wicket on system. So in the first over, it's 4 without any wicket on system, chasing the target of 210 runs from 20 overs. In the reply, after 1 over, it's 4 without any wicket. Bowler's name? Ankur will start with a new spell by Pavilion and end of first over. It's 4 without any wicket on system. Nikhil is on strike, will face Ankur. Right on money. Not allowing a room for a new batsman to free his arms. Based on good length area, sensibly played by Nikhil in the onside field for no run. 10 plus runs per over is requirements, so need 1 stroke per over, which will races down or it will sell into the fence. 1 stroke per over is a requirement for Ansh's team to get back in the game. But at the other hand, it has been a very good start of his spell by Ankur. Bowling on right line and length, wicket to wicket line. Wrapped on the pants, loud appeal. But umpire said not out. He's bowling on wicket to wicket line, so chances of leg before are more. On this delivery, he has got a way out of it. Score lies on 4. It's a second over is on progress. It's 4 without any wicket on system. Time plays in the offside field, finds a man standing inside in the offside field. There was an opportunity for Nikhil, but couldn't manage to find a gap on this occasion. Finds a man straight away at backward up point. Score stands on 4 without any wicket. Mistimed. Another dot delivery. It's a very good start of a spell for Arun. Missed the line. Drifted down the leg for White. Finally running the score in the form of a extra in this over. Score moves on 5. It's 5 without any wicket. It's the second match is on progress. Pratham Vintage IT Cup 17. Wrapped on the pad but down the leg side. End of a successful over. For HSBC, end of 2 overs, it's 5 without any wicket on system. Ten and a half is asking rate, whereas on system started with 2.5 per over. So from here on, they required those 205 runs from 108 deliveries. 205 required from 108. So now asking rate past 11 runs per over. Convincing start. Look at the body language of HSBC. The team morale is high. Batsman did a very good job. Set the total of 210 from 20 over. Went on a backward place. Wanted to play in the onside field. Ball got inside edge. I think it's came through pad, like by signal umpire. As per umpire's call, there wasn't anything between bat and ball. Signal it as a leg by. Score moves on 6, 8-6 without any wicket. So good start from Vilekshan and from Arun. Not allowing a single room for the batsman. No boundaries so far in the inning of and system. Runs are coming in the form of extra and single only. Very well bowled. Was in two mind, play or not at the last second. Somehow he has got the way out of it. Came down the track. It was a short of line delivery. Bowled by Vilekshan. Dot ball. So boundaries, sixes have been stopped. Pressure created on the batsman. Fighting for every single run. This time placed in the air. And it's shallow the fence as well. First 6 for Nikhil. First 6 for Unsystem. Much needed 6. They need to play like this. If they want to achieve the target of 210, they will have to show some positive intention. Because with the help of single run, you never achieve those 210 runs. In T20 games, you will have to play like this. You will have to take your chances. You'll have to plan your inning according to the asking rate, which is 11 runs per over. Was in the air. There was a chance of run out. Direct hit would be the first one, but fielder has missed the target. Meanwhile, both the batsmen cross the end. Single run for Unsystem. 13, 1 3. 3 overs. Hello. हाँ बोलो. मी उद्या आहे ना विजनला आहे मी उद्या.
बॉलर नेम बॉलर नेम हॅलो HSBC. Bowler name. विलक्षण. हे नाही आलं अजून. मला वाटलं change झालं.
So end of 3 overs, it's 13 without any wicket on system, chasing the target of 210 runs from 20 overs. In the reply, after 3 overs, it's 13 for none. So slow start from one system in the reply to chase down to 210. So brilliantly bowled. There was an appeal from team members of HSBC, but umpire said not out. After 3.1 overs, it's 13 without any wicket. Current run rate is around 4 runs per over, whereas required rate is around 12 runs per over. There is a big difference between current rate and asking rate. HSBC bowlers put the batsman on the back foot. This time it came down the track. Use his crease, wanted to use his crease but missed the line completely. So both Vilakshan and Arun bowling extremely well for HSBC. Batsmen did their job really well. Now the bowlers taking the responsibility on their shoulder, not allowing those bad deliveries to play for wickets for the batsmen of HSBC and system. Another inside edge, inviting the batsman on front foot. It was an inside edge dot delivery. Every dot delivery now increase the pressure on the batting side because asking rate is past 12 runs per over. So each delivery need 2 runs. This time plays in the cover. It's a long chase for fielder, but it races down into the fence as well. Welcome boundary for Nikhil. Welcome boundary for run system. Score moves on 17. It's 17 for loss of no wicket. There was an inside edge once again, just past the wicket keeper. With the help of a single run, score moves on 18. It's 18 without any wicket. We are in the 4th over. It's only 18 on the board without any wicket. Still the openers out in the middle, but now they need to accelerate the tempo. They will have to take their chances. Far away from the off-stump line, white signal umpire. Pace was good, but line was wrong. It was far away from the off-stump line. Umpire signal it as white. Score moves on 19. It's 19 for none. Driven in the onside, finds a man at square leg. No run addition to the total. It lies on 19. It was end of the 4th over as well. It's 19 for none on system. गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन, नए स्पेल की शुरुआत करेंगे अरविंद दूर वाली छोर से। 4 ओवर के बाद 19 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे।
और है
23.
4.3 overs.
So boundary scored on the previous delivery of the 4.3 overs, 23 without any wicket. 210 is a target from 20 overs for unsystem. Nikhil this time came down the track, finds a man. He's taking his chances now. Needed one for, because it's a 5th over is on progress, only 23 on the board. Current run rate is below 6 runs per over, whereas asking rate past 12 runs per over. Happy man at the moment, HSBC captain. Batsman did a fantastic job. Also bowler contributing with their effort in the bowling attempt. Also fielder supported really well. Right into a block hole. No chance for Nikhil to play stroke. Somehow he manages to play in the offside field for no run. This time came down the track, plays in the offside. Another boundary, yes it does. Came down the track, positioned himself really well. Finds 4 runs for his team. Score moves on 27. It's 27 for no lost. 2 boundaries in this over. So far to the bat of end of 5 overs. It's 27 for none. 5.40 is the current run rate at the moment. Change in the bowling attack. Shravan brought on attack by Pebble and Ent. It's a very good start for HSBC in Pratham Vintage IT Cup 17 at the venue of EVCA.
स्कोर वगैरे अंपायरला विचारणार
Very well bowled. Shravan brought on attack by Pevlin and bowled the first delivery outside the line of the off stump. After 5.1 overs, it's 27 for none. 5.3 is the current rate. Both the batsmen still out in the middle. In the air, but far away from the mid-off fielder. Pull in the air. The man is getting under it. Could not manage to got himself under the elevation of the ball. Lost the control of the body. Got 4 runs. It's never easy to grab those catches under sun raises. You'll have to look towards the ball and sun raises as well. He wasn't in control. Score moves on 31. It's 31 for no lost. The 6th over is on progress. It's 31 without any wicket on system. Chasing the target of 210 set by HSBC in the afternoon. Once again, ball hit on the stumps. So it was played pretty straight by Soham. No run is addition to the total. Score stands on 31. It's 31 for loss of no wicket. Far away from the off stump line, white signal umpire. With the addition of an extra run, score moves on 32. It's 32 for loss of no wicket. Full towards a mid wicket, finds a man, won't get any run. So singles won't matter at the moment for HSBC team because they know that the required rate is past 12 runs per over. At the other hand, on system, it's a very slow start. 6th over is on progress. On the pad line by using his turn towards the square leg, cross the first one very hard, coming back for the second one. 2 valuable runs are added to the total of unsystem. Score moves on 34. It was the end of the 6th over as well. End of 6 overs, it's 34 without any wicket unsystem. Six overs have been bowled. It's 34 for none.
Right?
6 overs 34.
बॉलर तो सर अरविंद नाही टाकला आहे ना यायला पाहिजे रिफ्रेश नाही होत वाटतं रिफ्रेश नाही होत थोडी रिफ्रेश
The 7th over is on progress. It's 34 for loss of no wicket. Still the openers doing the job. Nikhil and Soham. It's a very slow start. 10.5 was the requirement from the first delivery, but at the moment HSBC bowler अरविंद ना HSBC इकडे इकडे HSBC bowler ने अरविंद चेंज जा रहा है It's in the air. The fielder was under it, but I think no ball was signaled. It was over west side. It was a full toss, and as per the rule of ICC, it's been called for free hit. So now batsman can play his stroke on free hit. Arvind tried to bowl at block hole line, but well, full toss and over west side. Very well bowled. No run on free hit. Was outside the line at the off stump. Soham missed out an opportunity to score his score on the free hit. Score lies on 36. It's 36 for loss of no wicket from 6.3 overs. It's a very well bowled outside the line of the off stump. It's missed the line completely. Runs have been stopped for run system. Every bowler trying to bowl on right line and length, not allowing a single room for play their strokes. Score lies on 36 for loss of no wicket. That's placed very fine. The race is down into the fence as well. 4 welcome runs for run system. With the help of those 4 runs, score moves on 40. It's 40 for loss of no wicket. So it was the end of 7th over as well. 40. 7 overs have been bowled. It's 40 without any wicket. 40. 7 overs. Bowler name? Shravan. $170 required from 78. 170 required from 78 deliveries. Looking so difficult at the moment for run system. From first 7 overs, just 40 on the board. Still openers doing the job. It's a very slow start. Came down the track outside the off stump. Missed the line completely. There wasn't any contact between bat and ball. So 40 run from 43 deliveries. Current run rate is below 6 runs per over. Shravan bowling this over by Pavilion End. Nikhil is on strike, left-handed batsman playing for Unsystem. Drive towards mid-on, finds a quick single for his team. A singles won't matter at the moment for HSBC. 100. In the air, but landed in the safe area. So misfield at the region of third man. It races down into the third man boundary for 4 runs. Got a big inside edge. There was just a single, but due to misfield, resulted into a cost of 4 runs. 4 runs for Soham, 4 runs for Unsystem. Wrapped on the bat, but down the leg side. Umpire even wasn't interested. So going for the big one. This time it went really well. No chance for any fielder. Races down into the fence for 4. Accelerating step. Full lane delivery. He was in very good position. Read the run very well. And got valuable 4 runs for his team. Score moves on 49. 49 for none. End of 8 overs, it's 49 for none. 210 is the target for Unsystem. From first 8 overs, it's only 49 for none. 10 wickets are in pocket, but as far as the target concerned, they need those 151 runs. 161 runs from 72 deliveries. 8 overs 49.
बॉलर ने पूछा ना उधर एक बार हाल से
Vinay brought on attack by far end. Bowled the first delivery to Nikhil. Trying to sweep it one but missed the line completely. 8.1 overs. It's 49 for none. 161 required from 71 deliveries. This time it turned towards the deep mid wicket for singles. Singles won't matter for HSBC. At the other end, it's a 50 comes off. 50 partnership for the first wicket. It's a 50 partnership between Soham and Nikhil. They faced those 50 deliveries for 50 runs. So run a ball partnership for the first wicket. 160 required from 70. Went on a back foot, turn in the onside, cross for a single. So just 2 runs. This time he timed and timed superbly. Races down into deep into boundary for 4 runs. Got himself in a very good position. Good use of his wrist. He knew that there is a big gap at the region of deep mid wicket. He finds a gap and time it very well. Score moves on 55. It's 55 for no loss. It's a 9th over is on progress. This time through Gawas. Another boundary. Advancing stroke from Nikhil. Score moves on 59. It's 59 for no lost. After 8.5 overs, it's 59 for no lost. Now Nikhil is taking his chances. Needed one for unsystem. Both the batsmen will have to take their chances now. Played with a soft hand for no run. End of over number 9. It's 59 for no lost. तो यहाँ पर रन ओवर की समाप्ति 59 रन बिना किसी नुकसान पे अनसिस्टम 210 रन का पीछा करती हुई यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 151 रनों की जरूरत 151 रीडेड फ्रॉम 66 डिलीवरीज 151 रन की जरूरत मात्र 66 गेंदे शेष
रघु है का
9 ओवर कौन सा डालना 9.1 60 Raghu bowling by power end, I beg your pardon, pavilion end. 60 for no lost. On system chasing the target of 210. Set by HSBC in the afternoon, and another dot delivery. Every dot delivery now increase the pressure on the batsman. Almost 14 runs per over is requirement. Is going for the big one. Turn in the onside field. Some chase for the fielder. And it races down into the fence as well. 4 runs for Nikhil. 4 runs for run system. Score moves on 64. It's 64 for no lost. After 10 overs, HSBC was on 92 for no loss of 1 wicket. At the other hand, on system 64 on the board. 10th over is on progress without any wicket. It's going for the big one. That's a mighty blow. Shallow the mid-wicket boundary for a 6. Accelerating stuff from Nikhil. Position himself very well. Went on a back foot and clears the mid-wicket boundary as well. It's 70 for no lost. Down the leg side, white ball signal by umpire. Another flighted line delivery. Played it one back to the bowler's head for 4 runs. Big over for run system. 75 on the board after 10 overs. 75 for no lost. It's a big over for run system. Needed 1. Couple of boundaries and a 6 for Nikhil. Over 7 ball, it's 75 for no lost. 135 needed. 135 needed from 60. .5 runs per over. 13.5 is a required rate to win this one for run system. Still the openers are out in the middle. Soham is on strike, watching the field set for him. Vinay will bowl the next over by far end. This time he finds a gap in at the region of the fine leg, got a boundary as well on the first delivery of the 11th over. Now Soham also taking his chances. Needed 1 for run system. It's a very good start of the 11th over for run system. Score moves on 79 after 10.1. 131 needed from 59. It's a strong communication between the two batsmen. So far they played with the patience. Now they are taking their chances. Came down the track, place in the air, but far away from long off. Just a single for Soham and team. Score moves on 80. 10.2 overs, it's 80 without any wicket. That's right into a block hole and finds a man at long off as well. Big blow. Said batsman Nikhil departs on 47. That's a big blow for it. Unsystem. Vinay provided a breakthrough for his team at the right time because this partnership was looking dangerous before the last delivery on which Nikhil was departed in the form of catch out. Picked up at long off, bowled by Vinay.
double new batsman. त्यांचं प्लेयरच बोलवून घ्या इकडे. काय दहावर बाकी बॅट्समन
New batsman Vipul comes out in the middle.
स्ट्राईक लागून आता
10.3 overs, it's 80 for loss of 1 wicket. First wicket for HSBC was in the air but landed in the seep area. With the help of a single, score moves on 81. It's 81 for loss of 1 wicket. Came down the track, finds a gap in the onside, and meanwhile both the batsmen crossing the lane for 2 times. But yes, boundary signal by umpire. 4 valuable runs are added to the total. Now every batsman will have to take a chance. There is no enough time to chase down those 130 on runs. Came down the track, the man is getting under it, and he has put down. There. Score 86. 11th over is on progress. Simply, no? End of 11 overs, it's 86 for 1. 124 required. 124 required from 54 deliveries. And system need those firecrackers. Runs required in quick succession in the form of 4s and 6s, as they require those 124 runs from 54. "14 runs per over." Around 14 runs per over is requirement for run system. Double. Brought on attack by Pavilion End. That's a big one. Going and gone. Sell on the fence for a 6. That is the requirement for run system. It's a big blow. Score moves on 92. It's a very good start for the 12th over for run system. This time through onside. Result is different. Another 6. Yes, result is the same as well. 2 6s on 2 deliveries. Accelerating stuff. Score moves on 98. It's 98 for 1. It's a very good over. 14 runs per over is the requirement, all out of which 12 runs from first 2 deliveries for run system. It's a very good one. He will try to convert this one into the big one. Going for another one. This time got a edge and taken by wicketkeeper. So after hitting those 2 6s, went for the another one, lost his wicket. So second follow wicket on the score of 98 for run system. Wicket for Dhawal, hit for a 2-6. Hit for a 2-6 on two consecutive deliveries, but on the third one, he has picked his man. 98 for loss of 2 on system. संपल्यावर खावे ना संपल्यावर खावे Left on the band, it's a very close one. Was a very close one for leg before wicket. Score lies on 98. Dot delivery. So hit for 2-6 on two deliveries, then wicket. Then two dot deliveries, a very good comeback by Dhawal. 98 for loss of 2 wicket. Asking for trouble, but umpire said not out. It was the end of the 12th over as well. It's 98 for 2 on system. तो इसी के साथ 12 ओवर की समाप्ति 98 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर. यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 112 रनों की जरूरत. मात्र 48 गेंदें शेष. 112 रन की जरूरत, 48 गेंदें शेष, 8 विकेट अभी भी हाथ में. तो जहाँ तक अगर दोनों भी टीम्स की तुलना की जाए तो अभी तक बढ़िया पोजीशन में इस मुकाबले में जहाँ तक सवाल HSBC की टीम का. नए बल्लेबाज निनाद फिलहाल स्ट्राइक पर मौजूद. लंबे कद के निनाद बढ़िया काम किया था गेंदबाजी में. बैकफुट होकर ड्राइव किया ऑन साइड की दिशा में, पहला रन पूरा किया. जब तक गेंद को फील्ड किया जाता मौका था बल्लेबाज के पास 1 रन लेने का. इसी के साथ निनाद ने अपना खाता खोला. इस 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 99 रन. इट्स 99 फॉर लॉस ऑफ 2 विकेट आफ्टर 12.1 ओवर. Stan plays in the onside field only for a single. 100 comes off of one system. It's 100 for loss of 2 wicket after 12.2 overs. It's 100 on the board. Outside on the off stump, quick single. And coming back for the second one. Yes, no misunderstanding between the two batsmen. Ninad wanted to take a single. Vipul wasn't in control. 101. Stam finds a gap at the fine leg. Valuable 4 runs for his team. With the help of those 4 runs, score moves on 105. It's 105 for loss of 2 wickets. So full length delivery outside the line of the off stump, no contact between bat and ball. Another dot delivery. So after hitting for 4 runs, it was a very good comeback by bowler. End of 30th over. It's 105 for 2. 13 ओवर की समाप्ति 105 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 105 रनों की जरूरत, मात्र 42 गेंदें शेष। सब मुकाबले को जीतने के लिए अंश सिस्टम को चाहिए 105 रन मात्र 42 गेंदों में। रिक्वायर्ड औसत करीबन 15 रन प्रति ओवर। Exactly 15.00 is asking rate in remaining 7 overs for run system to score this 105 runs. 14 चालू 13.1 13.1 That's a very good attempt made by wicketkeeper. Couldn't manage to got a safe hand in the end. So now runs is requirement for run system. 15 runs per over is requirement in remaining 7 overs. So they need to take their chances. They don't have plenty of options. They don't have enough time to settle down. They will have to go for big hits. This time he went on a back foot and drives in the onside for 4 runs. Timed very well. Ninad was the batsman. Caught himself in a very good position. Pulled in the onside field. In the gap as well for 4 runs. Going for the big one this time. Play and miss. Wanted to go over the deep mid wicket, but no contact between bat and ball. Score lies on 111. It's 1-1-1 for loss of 2 wickets. Went on a back foot, driven towards the mid wicket, only for a single. With the help of a single, score moves on 112. It's 1-1-2 for 2. This was the end of the 40th over as well. It's 112 for 2 on system. 98 required from 36. 98 runs required from 36 deliveries. चौदह ओवर की समाप्ति 112 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। तो यहाँ से अंश सिस्टम को जीतने के लिए चाहिए करीबन 98 रन, मात्र 36 गेंदें शेष। तो जैसे जैसे समय यहाँ पर बीतता हुआ, दबाव बढ़ता हुआ अंश सिस्टम के ऊपर, दूसरी छोर से बढ़िया पोजीशन में एचएसबीसी की टीम। हल्की सी हॉट एंड हॉबिट सिचुएशन बीच मैदान में, इसलिए पानी यहाँ पर पीते हुए सभी जो प्लेयर्स। काफ़ी टफ टास्क अंपायरिंग के लिए भी। करीबन 80 ओवर प्रतिदिन 2 T20 मुकाबले यहाँ पर खेले जाते हुए दूसरा मुकाबला प्रथम विंटेज आईटी कप 2017 एचएसबीसी बना अब अनसिस्टम। टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी की थी एचएसबीसी की टीम ने। 209 रन बनाए थे अपने 20 ओवर में और 210 रन का लक्ष्य, बड़ा लक्ष्य रखा था अनसिस्टम के सामने। उसका जवाब देते हुए 14 ओवर में 112 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। स्पार्क कदमों का इस्तेमाल बाहरी किनारा हवा पर जरूर लगा। जब तक गेंद को फील्ड करते शॉर्ट फाइन लेके फील्डर मात्र 1 रन टीम की संख्या में जुड़ता हुआ 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 113 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 97 रनों की जरूरत, 35 गेंदें शेष। हल्की सी शॉट ऑफ लेन गेंद उठा दिया उसको ऑन साइड की फील्ड में. फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद. मात्र 1 रन यहाँ पर मिलेगा. एक रन से ज़्यादा परेशानी नहीं बढ़ेगी HSBC की टीम की. दूसरी ओर दबाव जरूर पड़ेगा अंश सिस्टम की टीम के ऊपर. इस बार बैक टू बैक ड्राइव के ऑनसाइड की दिशा में पहला रन पूरा किया. 1 रन से संतुष्ट रहना पड़ेगा. वहां पर डीप में फील्डर मौजूद. फ्लाइटेड लेन गेंद और उसको खेल दिया एक्स्ट्रा कवर बाउंड्री में 4 रन के लिए. बढ़िया टाइमिंग. ज़्यादा शक्ति ज़्यादा फोर्स वहाँ पर नहीं लगा था बल्ले में, लेकिन जिस तरह से उसको प्लेस किया था टाइमिंग बढ़िया. 4 महत्वपूर्ण रन टीम की संख्या में जुड़ते हुए. इस बार सीधा खेल बैठे कवर की हाथ में. तीसरा झटका. रन की दरकार में थे बल्लेबाज और उसी रन की खोज में विकेट खो बैठे. 119 पे 2-3 आप कीजिएगा. सिस्टम 14.5 गेंदों के बाद एक और विकेट का पतन. ये तो अब होने वाला है. जिस तरह से रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट 15 रन से ऊपर, यकीनन बल्लेबाज को रन के लिए जाना पड़ेगा. यही दबाव रहता है जब कोई भी पहले बल्लेबाजी करने वाली टीम 200 से ज़्यादा रन बनाती है. 20 ओवर का मुकाबला, तो दबाव में ज़रूर रहती है चेस करने वाली टीम. और उसी दबाव को यहाँ पर ठीक तरह से संभाल नहीं पाई अन सिस्टम की टीम. स्कोर मांगता है
बैट्समैन नेम है सर.
कौन है बैट्समैन? Ashutosh. The batsman Ashutosh comes out in the middle. Join me not. End of number 15. It's 119 for 3 on system. 91 required from 30. 91 required from 30 deliveries. Almost 18 runs per over is the requirement. 18 runs per over is a requirement from Iran to win this one for on system. At the other hand, HSBC captain taking his time for set his field. Rotated his bowler very well. Happy man. Got a very good start in Pratham IT Vintage 17 at the venue of EVCA. Double brought on attack by Pavilion End. Last 5 overs. Last 25 minutes to get the result of this match. First ball of new over of the double resulted into a cost of a single run. 15.1 overs. It's 120 for loss of 3 wicket. 90 required from 29. Now new batsman present on cricket. Ashutosh taking the card from umpire, watching the field set for him, ready to face. Dot delivery, very well bowled by Dhawal with a great pace. Line and length is pretty good. 90 required from 28. It's 120 for loss of 3 wicket. This time he plays towards the mid wicket. There is a man patrolling the boundary line at the deep mid wicket. Only single for Ashutosh and for team. It's 121. 121 for loss of 3 wickets. It's a 60th over is on progress. That's a big one. Massive strike for Ninad and for N System as well. Cello the fence line for 6. It's a very mighty blow to the bat of Ninad. He need at least 2 big hits per over now. 18 runs per over means 2 big hits. 4 singles is a requirement. This time through covers. Long chase for the man patrolling the boundary line at long off. Meanwhile, both the batsmen cross it in for 2 times, but ball rests down into cover boundary for 6 and a boundary. Score moves on 131. It's 131 for loss of 3 wicket. Going for another one. And this time Ninad has to go back because he finds a man straight away in the onside field. Wanted to go for another one, but finds elevation but did not find the distance. Finds a man straight away, patrolling the boundary line in the onside field. End of the inning of Ninad. It's 131 for loss of 4 wicket after 60th over. 16 over 7 ball. It's 131 for loss of 3 wicket. $79 required from 24 balls. 79 required from 24. Almost 20 runs per over is the requirement from here on to win this one for run system. 20 runs per over is the asking rate from here on. At the other hand, HSBC is on the driving seat of this match. This time he went down the backward, opened the pace of his bat, placed towards the third man for single. And in the form of power throw, both the batsmen cross the lane for the second run. Score moves on 133. 77 required from 23 deliveries. Very well bowled, right into a block hole. New batsman Parag is on strike. Not many options left for him. His team required those 77 runs from 22 deliveries. It's 133 for 4. Slightly short of line delivery has given the direction towards the third man for a single. Those singles won't create any pressure on the bowling side. 20 runs per over means 3 sixes or 2 sixes and 2 boundaries per over is the requirement from here on. So simple mean batsman will have to take his chances on each delivery if Ansh system wants to win this one. Swing and a miss. No use of footwork. Wanted to play a stroke by standing at his crease. Missed the line completely. Score stands on 134 for loss of 4 wicket. Slower one. Blessed in the air. Played back to the bowler set. Coming back for the second run. So 2 runs on the delivery. Score moves on 136. It's 136 for loss of 4 wicket. This time he came down the track, driven towards the long on for a single. So it was end of over number 17 as well. It's 137 for loss of 4 wicket. 73 required from 18. 73 runs required from 18 deliveries is 137 for loss of 4 wicket. HSBC bowlers pull this match away from Ansh system. HSBC team is on the driving seat on this match. In this match, swing and a miss, misfield by the wicketkeeper. There wasn't a chance of run out, but it's far away from the off stump line. White ball signal umpire. On the pad line, turning the onside. There is a man patrolling the boundary line at deep mid wicket. Only single. Those singles will decrease the distance between the total of HSBC and Ansh system. Came down the track, equally well bowled by bowler. Reduce his line and length. Meanwhile, leg by a signal umpire. Going for another big one. Missed the line completely. Score lies on 141 for loss of 4 wicket.
असं पण चालतं ना, दोन कॅमेरेवाले नसतील चालतं, लावून देतात स्टेडी. इथून पण बाहेर दिसत.
So after 17.5 overs, it's 142 for loss of 4. A single in the end of the over. 18 overs have been bowled. It's 143 for 4. 18 ओवर की समाप्ति 143 रन 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर अंश सिस्टम. तो यहाँ से कुल मिलाकर 67 रनों की जरूरत. 12 गेंदें शेष, यानी कुल मिलाकर 34 रन प्रति ओवर रिक्वायर्ड औसत. 5 सिक्सर और 1 चौका, यानी 34 रन प्रति ओवर के हिसाब से रन बनाने की जरूरत है सिस्टम को. जहां तक सवाल है HSBC का, सभी डिपार्टमेंट्स ने डोमिनेट किया. बल्लेबाजों ने बढ़िया काम किया, उसके बाद गेंदबाजों ने अपना काम बढ़िया तरीके से निभाया, जिसके कारण इस मुकाबले में का बढ़िया पोजीशन में पहुंचती हुई HSBC की टीम. पहली गेंद 19वें ओवर की डॉट गेंद, मात्र 11 गेंदे से 67 की जरूरत, 143 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर अनसिस्टम। काफी दूर ऑफ स्टंप से वाइड करार दिया अंपायर द्वारा। कोई जरूरत नहीं यहाँ पर इस तरह के गेंदों की। 34 रन प्रति ओवर के हिसाब से रन बनाने की जरूरत, और विकेट टू विकेट भी आप गेंदबाजी करते हैं तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ओवर यहाँ पर जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा HSBC के लिए। कदमों का इस्तेमाल, कोई संपर्क नहीं गेंदों बल्ले के बीच में। यहाँ पर ज़्यादा विकल्प मौजूद नहीं, हर एक गेंद पर आपको बड़े हिट से खेलना ही पड़ेगा, और उसी कोशिश में यहाँ पर बल्लेबाज कदमों का इस्तेमाल जरूर किया, लेकिन काफ़ी दूर गेंद से कोई संपर्क नहीं वहाँ पर गेंदों बल्ले के बीच में। स्कोर रुका हुआ 144 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर। फिर से शॉर्ट ऑफ लेन गेंद, काफी दूर ऑफ स्टंप से एक और वाइड गेंद, एक और अतिरिक्त रन टीम की संख्या में जुड़ता हुआ। यहाँ पर पहला रन काफी तेजी से पूरा किया, जब तक गेंद को फील्ड किया जाता 2 रन पूरे किए। इस 2 रनों की सहायता से स्कोर जब पहुंचे 147 रन। इट्स 147 फॉर लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट। इस बार अब बढ़िया ड्राइव किया उसको बैक टू द बॉलर से, जब तक लॉन्ग ऑफ के फील्डर उसको कलेक्ट करते। 1 रन यहाँ पर पूरा किया। इस 1 रन के साथ स्कोर जा पहुंचा 148 रन। इट्स 148 लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट्स। तो इसी के साथ 19 ओवर की समाप्ति, 149 रन, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर अनसिस्टम। आखिरी ओवर शेष, और जहाँ तक जीत का सवाल, जीत के लिए चाहिए यहाँ से 61 रन, लगभग असंभव। 6 गेंदों में 61 रन लगभग असंभव क्रिकेट में। लेकिन जिस तरह से यहाँ पर परफॉर्मेंस रहा HSBC की टीम का, सभी छोर पे यहाँ पर डोमिनेट किया अनसिस्टम की टीम पर, और काफ़ी नज़दीक अपने जीत से। पहला जीत रहेगा जहाँ तक सवाल प्रथम IT विंटेज कप 2017। कुल 16 टीमें इस प्रतियोगिता में पार्टिसिपेट होती हुई। हर एक मुकाबला पिंक गेंद के ऊपर खेला जाएगा। लीग कम नॉकआउट राउंड में हर एक मुकाबला यहाँ पर खेला जाता हुआ। So last over 19 overs, it's 149 for loss of 4 wicket. First delivery of the 20th over, placed in the air only for a single. 150 comes off. It's 150 for loss of 4 wickets. (160, 170) is a chaseable total, but rarely over 200 total successfully chased down in T20 cricket. 10 plus runs from the first delivery. Not an easy task. And here it is. The pressure was created on the batsman and finally rewarded with the wicket for bowler. It was fuller length and it strikes the off stumps as well. Fifth follow wicket for Unsystem on the score of 150. It's 150 for 5 after 19.2 overs.
Batsman name? Batsman?
19.2 overs, 150 for 5. Outside around the off stump, white signal umpire. 151 for loss of 5 wickets after 19.2 overs. .60 requirement from 4 deliveries. There is no need to bowl such wide deliveries. If you bowl wicket to wicket, batsman can hit those 4 sixes maximum on 4 deliveries. Very well bowled. This time right around the off stump line. Checking a footwork of a new batsman. So now last 3 deliveries to complete the formality for the victory of HSBC team. Set the total of 210 for Unsystem. In the reply, Unsystem team up to 19.3 overs. It's 151 for loss of 5 wicket. Wrapped on the pad but down the leg side. Umpire wasn't interested. It's 151 for loss of 5 wicket. Last delivery to complete the formality for the HSBC. Placed was a mid wicket for a single only. So that's it. End of the inning of Unsystem, and that is a victory for HSBC. First victory in Pratham IT Vintage Cup 2017 at the venue of Head Circle Cricket Academy. 210 was the target for Unsystem. In the reply, the team managed to score those 152 runs for loss of 5 wicket from 20 overs. So comprehensive win of 57 runs. HSBC team won this match by 57 runs. Congratulations to the winning team HSBC for the first victory in Pratham IT Vintage Cup organized by Pratham Sports and Let's Life. It was the second match of today's gameplay between Unsystem and HSBC. Was won by HSBC by 57 runs. Once again, congratulations to the winning team. Hard luck for Unsystem. Sloppy works in the fielding, extra runs, that is why they fall short. At the other end, HSBC dominated in all departments in today's gameplay, played with the best 11 guns, and result is in front of us that they managed to win over by 57 runs.